this thing on? Huh. Anyway, yeah. Oh, there you are. Okay. Hey guys, welcome to day 15 of growing my beard back. Shave of the day. Yeah, not bad. It's coming in pretty good. I'm happy with this. Another 2 weeks should be pretty respectable looking. Just in time to get back to school. Oh, Opie's wanting up here. Can Opie come in and join us? There he is. Hi, buddy. He's got his American flag shirt on. There he is. He's Captain America, aren't you, buddy? Okay, guys. So, question of the day. If you find a vintage razor that's got blades with it, do you use those blades? Do you try them? Or do you just leave them as, part of the vintage package and have them on display? We'll come back to that in a little bit. Okay, today's shave was... Sorry, Opie. Today's shave was Barrister Mann Spice. The Taisoto, the new Taisoto brush, and I already put it away, the Taisoto Duo razor with the Taisoto blades, which the blades came in yesterday also. Okay, hold on just a second. There we go. All right, so Barrister Mann, I don't think anybody can say a negative thing about Barrister Mann soaps. They just work. They smell great. They perform great. Now, Sunny Lane wasn't really up my alley, but that doesn't take away anything from Barrister Mann. It's just a scent that I didn't like, and I'm sure Will understands that not everybody's going to like every scent. But I've got, I have Spice, Waves, and Seville, and the Samhain that he did for Southern Witchcraft last year. Love all of them. Fantastic shaves. Great lather. Thirsty. Very, very thirsty. So if you don't have any Barrister Mann in your den, give them a try. And if you'd like to get a sample, I think Maggard sells those little samples like this size. Yeah, this is a Southern Witchcraft sample. Yeah, you can. I think they have Barrister Mann samples if you're just wanting to give them a shot. Okay. The big one is the Taisoto brush. Okay, guys, this came in yesterday for review. Now, this isn't my official review, but I am going to give it a review here. This came in yesterday, and just out of the box when I got it out, I was a little surprised on how small it is. If we put it next to my AKA Baby Joker, you can see that it's quite small. I put it next to my Everready, and they're about the same size. I think with the knot, I believe the Everready is actually a little bit taller than this. Just a smidge. So it is a small handle. Very, very small. It's a 24 millimeter knot. The handle is CNC aluminum. And the weight, it's heavy. It's 114 grams. That is... Well, actually, these brushes weigh exactly the same. So there's that. Right? As a matter of fact, this is 113 and this is 114. Now, the knot in this, usually, that's the thing that I look for the most is the knot. And a lot of these knots just don't perform the way that I want them to. Doesn't mean they're not going to perform the way everybody wants them to, but sometimes, most of the times they don't work the way I do. This one is exactly what I was hoping it would be. It splays very easy. You don't have to mash it. Okay, sorry about that, guys. A phone call came in. I got cut off. So here we are. We're back here. Boy, that was almost 2 hours ago. All right, so I was talking about the brush. It splays real easy, very soft. This is the type of knot that I really like. Now, I don't remember what I said in the other video, but look, some people aren't going to like the small handle. That's all there is to it. This is a standard AKA brush, and there it is next to it. Okay, you can see how small it is. Like I said, it's about the size of the Everready, and everybody's familiar with their Everready. If you're not, get with the times. All right. Overall, I mean, it's this big, right? So anyway, the size of the brush, I'm neither here nor there. I've got that ever ready and I love it. And I've got my egg brush from Daniel, which is huge, and I love that. So I'm not too picky as far as that goes. As long as it performs, I'm good with that. My only complaint would be the 24 millimeter knot. I prefer something bigger, 26, 28. But right now, because I'm only shaving my neck, it's about all I need. So, you know, it is what it is. But I'll definitely use this. I'll definitely use this in regular rotation. I like it. I like that knot. I really do. Now, Taisoto. I also use a Taisoto razor, the Duo razor. I did a review on that a long time ago, and I love that razor. I used it for a week or two, nonstop. Great razor. They sent me some blades with this handle. Now there are blades in the Duo box, but I never used them. So last night I broke out one of the blades that came with this. They come in a pack like this. And sorry, Taisoto, these are not. Sorry, these are no good. That razor gives a really great shave, but not with these blades. It was rough, it was tuggy, it was uncomfortable, and I had a really, really good lather this morning. Very nice, very slick. So I will not be using these blades anymore. I'm sorry to knock your blades like that, but you know, but you know what? Again, there are going to be people that say, "Oh, these are the greatest blades I've ever used." So that don't take my word for anything. I like Feathers, Kai, Voskhod, Bit Chromes, Gillette Silver Blues, Filoso. So if you're in that area, you may not like these. But if you're like, you know, I don't know, Sharks and other Nassets and stuff like that, you might like them. Who knows? And I'm not knocking those other blades. You know, people like them. Anyway, but these blades are not for me. I will not be using them anymore. Sorry, Taisoto. Anyway, that's where we're at on that. And what was the question today? Oh, if you've got, because like I told you guys, this was like 2 hours ago when I started this video. If you find a vintage razor and it's got blades with it, do you use those blades? Or do you keep them as part of just the overall vibe of it? I wouldn't use them. I mean, if they haven't been exposed to moisture, they're not going to be rusted. So technically, there's no reason why you shouldn't. It's not like the edge of the blade's going to dull just sitting there. And I don't know. You know, I've got a blade bank. Not a blade bank. What do you call it? The blade dispenser from an old Gillette thing. I don't know if there's any blades in that or not. If there are, I'll slide one out, and if it's not rusty, I'll give it a try. All right. Anyway, I guess we will leave that at that. You guys let me know what would you do with those. And oh, the Taisoto brush. There's no release date on it at the moment. Coming soon is all I know. All right. And when I know more, you'll know more. All right. Well, thank you guys so much. And I guess we'll call that a shave. Y'all stay smooth.